FUSCO Satellite Network.
This guy, we do have a little bit of a bone to pick with him, don't we, Tony? Which we will get into soon enough. But at first, let's just give him a couple props here. He did play defensive end for 10 seasons in the NFL, made the Pro Bowl in 2001.
Yep.
And he's really gone on to a pretty successful career in sports media, if you don't count those 2 years he had to work with Jason Whitlock. Anyway, let's bring him in here. Marcellus Wiley, welcome back to the show.
What's up, Paulie? What's up, Tony? How you guys doing?
Good, bro.
Doing great now that you're here. Because, last week, we had on former Washington coach, Jay Gruden. One of the worst guests we have ever had. We tried to explain how Nick Sirianni shaving his head has helped him become a better coach. Obvious. But, Gruden with that soft, beautiful hair of his didn't understand. But however, you're wearing a hat right now. But we all know, there you go. Underneath that hat, just smooth as
very
a baby's
smooth
bottom. So that leads to our opening question here. Were you always bald? And if so, did you notice you got smarter as you got balder?
Oh, man, no, I wasn't always bald. It was a crazy time when I finally became bald. It was like 11th grade. I went through all the phases. So I had the high top. I had the Jerry curl.
Wow.
The Stay Soft Fro curl activator, Coming to America, plastic on the couch. I did it all. And I had this curly top at the time. One of my boys played a prank on me. I wanted him to cut my hair. He cut it right down the middle. Train track, said nothing left.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So then I let
Three
it all
Stooges
go
cut.
because I had to. What else was I to do? Went to my next class. One girl said, "It doesn't look that bad. You actually look a little cute." And that was the time when Michael Jordan was rolling. And I took my Michael Jordan looking self and tried to run with it. So I've been bald ever since.
I'm curious. What was your sack numbers like your junior year in high school with the Jerry curls versus bald like your senior year in high school? How did that affect your sack numbers?
When we say sack numbers on the field.
Yeah, not in the sack.
Yeah. Okay, clarify, because we were talking about women and then you went to sack.
Yeah,
okay,
we won't want to lose the audience.
I apologize. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was a running back, so I didn't even get sacks. I didn't play defensive line till my junior year of college. So in high school, you can ask me how many touchdowns I had, and I would say it increased slightly, but I was pretty good before and pretty good after. Same OG.
Well, all right, we got the hair out of the way. Let's see how that brain inside that head is working.
Yeah,
all right?
let's see.
We have an unsubstantiated but kind of true-sounding rumor from a very trusted deli counter worker who works near the stadium that Jalen might have gotten himself into, an entanglement, as they say, with someone very close to A.J. Brown. Now, people are saying that's a bad thing, but, don't you think the connection between the QB and receiver is so important? Maybe an entanglement brings them closer.
That's good chemistry.
They're more entangled.
Yeah. Hey, look, I think that's a trusted source because you do get to spend a lot of time with somebody when they're ordering their sandwich. Depends on how many condiments they want. Depends on what you really are placing.
It sounds like Jalen might have ordered a sandwich too, if you catch my drift. But okay, back to you.
Who is Jalen ordering the sandwich for? Is he by himself? Two, is he over there talking while he's ordering? And you can eavesdrop, ear hustle, hear some things. So I trust your source.
Exactly.
You're a journalist.
Jalen's in there ordering, can I have 2 sandwiches, 1 roast beef, and then a vegan sandwich? You got to wonder, wait a minute, who's that for?
Who's that for?
Look, every locker room fight is around 2 things. How much and what's her name?
There you go.
Wow.
See, he knows it.
That.
Yes.
There you go. That just proved the rumor. Did you ever get yourself into, an entanglement?
Nah, luckily I did not. I've been in some.
You'd figure with that bald
teammates.
head, you might have, but okay, the lady.
I mean, look, there's enough people to go around this world, enough beautiful women. So why would I have to entangle with yours? With that said, I've had a teammate marry my ex. I've had another teammate date my ex. So I guess I've been A.J. Brown in this situation before where, hey, Jalen, what you up to? If that's what the reports are saying. But I've seen it happen before, and you can handle it peacefully if you're being mature about it. Not that dear.
Didn't you want to kick that jerk in the balls?
I ain't like it. I thought that you could chase somebody else instead of my ex, but at the same time, they did get married. Now they're divorced. Yeah, so they did it the right way.
But they got divorced.
Yeah, it wasn't a fling, but it turned into a divorce. But hey, that's life. So I wasn't too hurt once I knew that he was real about dating her instead of just trying to go behind me and trying to mess up her life.
Can I ask you a question? Did this other man have hair, or was he,
Yeah, great
smooth
follow-up.
A little hair, a little Michael Jordan.
Oh, see,
before
that's
he
your
started
mistake
winning.
there. Maybe she
Yeah.
just liked a little more up top. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Okay. Let's get to more football subjects. Let's talk the Chiefs. Okay. People say the refs have been helping them all year. Okay. When you look back at your career, do you regret not forming a closer bond with the referees so they could help your teams? Like they'd help Patrick Mahomes and all that.
Oh man, y'all don't believe that hype. I love when people don't get what they want. The first thing they do is blame or conspiracy. Man, them refs ain't helping the Chiefs. The Chiefs are helping the refs because the Chiefs keep putting themselves in those positions that make the refs say, hey, if you don't turn around, it is pass interference. Hey, if you guys don't want to actually finish
Sorry,
this game,
I
just
don't
snap
mean
the
to give
ball.
into conspiracies, but how much does the NFL pay you per year?
Yeah, how much are the referees paying you for this?
I'm just curious.
I was on the bad end of the Music City Miracle. The referees went against us in the Buffalo Bills. So I'm not on the payroll. Matter of fact, I wish there were a payroll to be on like the Kansas City Chiefs are being accused of doing. People just don't like winners and they hate losers. And they hate when they're the loser. And that's why they're blaming
You
these
sound very
referees.
bitter. On that note, I think I know. You did say you're a former Bill. Is this time of year hard for you when you're watching the team play well and you just know it's all going to crumble and collapse in their faces?
Well, I'm a Bill and a Charger, so I get it.
There you
two
go.
times.
There you go. Double collapse.
Yeah,
how
double
about this?
collapse.
I'm also a Cowboy, so sometimes I'm not
Triple.
even in it.
I mean, they already
Yeah.
collapsed, but yeah.
And what about Jacksonville? They don't even give you a
Yeah,
shot
your
at
whole career is a pile of rubble right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
not looking good,
yeah,
bro.
you're not good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it reminds me of the Eagles. Yeah. It's kinda
Oh,
like,
no,
come
that
on,
would
no.
remind you of winning,
9-0
bro.
streak right now,
No.
going straight to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Only
exactly.
time you win is when your backup shows up. Other than that, you're not winning with this
Oh.
team.
No,
Oh.
not this year. We got Saquon,
Your
bro.
backup stole your girlfriend. Don't forget
Yeah,
that. right?
exactly.
That was he was the backup to you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's called bringing it all together.
Yeah,
people.
good job there.
I like
All right,
what
hold
you
on.
did there.
You mentioned you were on the Cowboys. All right. You were a Cowboy in 2004, right? They went
Yeah.
6-10 that year. When you see them suck so much this year, does that make you feel better? Because it makes them forget how much the team sucked when you were on it?
There's a part of that every time. Yeah.
there you
when
go.
you leave a team and then they're bad, you're like, yeah. And when they're good, you're like, damn, I thought I was good.
Well,
I
you
thought
never
I
have to
had a
worry
good
about
time.
with the Cowboys, so okay.
Right.
Or any of
But-
your teams, really. Okay.
Calm down. No, the Chargers are doing well this year. The Chargers and the Bills are doing well. We're doing as well as you guys are because we know you guys are fool's gold. So I love it.
Oh, you see? Are you kidding? We're on a record streak right now.
Yeah,
Fool's
yeah.
gold.
And how good you look. Your receiver and your quarterback beefing over beef. They beefing over some girl. You guys are knowing what this is going to turn into.
No.
McNabb T.O.
Don't-
2.0. Get
No,
comfortable, but not-
no. See, McNabb and T.O. never had an entanglement.
No, we wish they would have had better chemistry.
They would have had better chemistry.
Yeah,
That
Donovan was over there throwing up. That's the problem.
Talking about beef. All right, let's get to the beef we have with you. Okay.
Okay.
When you seen these YouTube videos you put out,
Yeah.
you're talking about what all these sports media heads are saying. You've never once done a video about one of our takes. Is that just because they're too good? You got nothing to
There's
add?
nothing to disagree with.
Yeah, I usually pick the ones who step in it, who mess up, or who say something that I disagree with. But everything you guys say, I agree with. But now I got one. I didn't know that you guys were so gung-ho on the Eagles actually winning. I thought you were just thinking like me. They were
Wait.
going to fool us all. But now since you really think they're going to
You
win,
know what?
what?
I'ma do
You know
one.
what? I'm gonna
Guess
dump
what?
you like your girlfriend's dumped
Right
you.
off the
and
show.
take you
Guess
Off the
what?
show.
You're done.
Off
You're
the
done.
show.
You cut.
Don't
You're
ever.
up. Guess
Terrible
what?
take. Go make a
The truth
YouTube
hurts.
video about how terrible
The
you
truth
are.
hurts.
Guess what? Make a video about being off the
Very
show.
kind.
FUSCO Satellite Network.
Yeah, you guys, hey, you can run from the truth like Saquon runs, but
Why are
you
you
can't
still
hide.
talking?
Why is he
No,
doing
man.
hang up
They
on
have a
this
hang up
guy?
button in Mexico. Now is he off the line?
Jay, hang up the phone.
We managed to find the one dumb bald person in the entire continental United
Yeah,
States.
the only one we got him on the show.